Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever looked at someone and thought, he's strong, he can handle it, and then walked away, assuming they're fine? Have you ever leaned on someone for support, for advice, for safety, and never once asked yourself, but who does he lean on? Today, I want to talk about the silent warriors, the ones who always show up, who carry burdens quietly, who protect everyone around them. Yet when they fall, there's no one catching them. This is the story of the protector. The protector doesn't wear a cape. He doesn't ask for recognition. He's your father, your brother, your best friend, your teammate, your teacher. He's the guy who drives hours to help you move. The man who works 2 jobs to keep the lights on. The one who always checks if you got home safe, who stays calm when everyone else panics, who says, "It's okay, I've got it," even when he's breaking inside. He's the backbone of the group, the shield of the family, the rock in the storm. But there's a truth we rarely speak about. Protectors get tired too. Protectors break too. Protectors cry too. But often in silence. Why? Because the world expects him to be indestructible, and he's told, either directly or indirectly, that asking for help makes him weak. So he doesn't. He just carries on. We live in a society that praises strength but misunderstands it completely. We think strength means not crying. We think it means never asking for help. We think it means always having the answers, always being the rescuer, never the rescued. This belief is dangerous because when the protector starts to fall, we don't notice. We assume he'll figure it out. And when he breaks, we call him weak because we only loved him when he was useful, stable, strong. Real strength isn't about how much you carry. It's about how honest you can be when you're struggling. But the protector has been told his whole life, you are not allowed to struggle. You're the one others lean on. So he builds walls. He hides his tears. And little by little, he disappears behind the role he plays. The protector's life is not easy. You see the smiles he gives, but you don't see the sleepless nights. You see the solutions he offers, but you don't see the weight on his chest. You hear him say, "It's fine," but you don't hear the battles in his mind. He doesn't complain. Not because it's easy, but because he feels like he can't. He's afraid of being a burden, afraid of letting you down, afraid that if he shows cracks, you'll stop believing in him. So he fights silently. And that silence, it's killing many protectors inside. Men, fathers, coaches, leaders, soldiers. They walk into the fire for everyone else, and when they're burned, they just say, "It's nothing." But it is something. And we need to talk about it. Imagine spending your life guarding the gates of everyone else's peace, yet no one guards yours. Imagine giving advice to friends who are lost, yet no one notices when you're drifting. Imagine being the safety net for your family, yet when you fall, there's no net beneath you. That's the reality for many protectors. They're strong, not because they're superhuman, but because they have to be. They were never given another option. But strength without support turns into quiet suffering. And suffering without expression turns into isolation. So the protector begins to feel like he doesn't matter unless he's useful. He starts to believe he's not worthy of protection, love, or softness. That loneliness, the loneliness of always being there for everyone but never being seen for your own pain, is one of the deepest forms of human hurt. We say we care about mental health. We post hashtags and wear ribbons. But we often forget the ones who smile the most are sometimes the ones hurting the deepest. We need to stop saying, "He's strong, he'll handle it," and start saying, "He's strong, but I wonder how he's really doing." We need to normalize checking in on the protectors. We need to teach boys it's okay to cry. We need to tell men they're allowed to ask for help. The truth is, protectors are human. They feel, they fear, they fall, and they need love. They need support. They need someone to say, "You don't always have to be okay. I've got you this time." To every man, father, friend, or silent warrior listening to this today, this is for you. You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to pretend anymore. You are more than your strength. You are more than your responsibilities. You are more than what you do for others. You deserve to rest. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be protected too. If you're tired, say so. If you're hurting, speak it. If you need help, reach out. There is no shame in vulnerability. There is no weakness in saying, "I'm not okay." You've protected so many. Now, let someone protect you. And if no one is stepping up, be the first to protect yourself. Set boundaries. Say no. Take breaks. You're not selfish for choosing your own mental health. You're not letting anyone down by choosing to heal. We talked about the pain of the protector, the one who shows up for everyone, yet quietly crumbles when no one shows up for him. Now, let's talk about something even more important. How did we get here? Why is it so common that the person who holds others together is the one falling apart in silence? And most importantly, how do we change this narrative? The protector wasn't born with armor. He was taught to wear it. As a boy, he may have cried once and was told, "Man up." He may have shown fear and was laughed at. He may have asked for comfort and was shamed for being too soft. So he learned early, love is earned by being strong, useful, and silent. Not by being vulnerable, not by needing help. These messages don't disappear as we grow older. They calcify. They become the inner voice that says, "You don't matter unless you provide." You're only valuable when you're useful. You can be admired, but not nurtured. You can protect, but don't expect protection. These beliefs are not natural. They're inherited, passed from fathers to sons, reinforced by culture, and they create a generation of emotionally suppressed men walking through life armored up, yet hollow inside. So what happens when you live your whole life being the protector? You get praised, but not understood. You get thanked, but not supported. You are visible for what you do, but invisible for who you are. And here's what it costs. Mental exhaustion, constant alertness to others' needs, while ignoring your own. Emotional numbness. You've buried your feelings for so long, now you can't even access them. Relationship strain. You love deeply but don't know how to receive love. Loneliness. You're surrounded by people who rely on you, but no one truly knows you. And tragically, many protectors reach a point of collapse, not because they're weak, but because they were strong for too long without rest, love, or reciprocity. What does a protector's cry for help look like? It's not loud. It's subtle. It's the man who starts withdrawing. The one who suddenly laughs less. Who says, "I'm tired," but no one really hears him. Who gives advice to others but can't bring himself to open up. It's the guy who used to lift everyone up, but lately seems heavier himself. We miss these signs because we assume protectors are always fine. And when they finally break, we act surprised. But they were giving us signs the whole time. We just weren't paying attention. So today, I want you to look around. Really look. Is there someone who's always there for others, but rarely asked how they are doing? Is there someone who jokes a lot, but never talks about their own life? Check on them. Ask them twice. Create safe space for them to remove the armor. Here's a truth we don't talk about enough. The strongest people in your life need protection too. They won't ask for it. They may not even know how to receive it. But when you give it anyway, that's when healing begins. How do you protect the protector? Listen, not to respond, but to understand. Be consistent. They're used to being let down. Show them you won't disappear. Affirm them. Tell them they're valuable beyond their roles and responsibilities. Be their soft place. Remind them they don't always have to be the tough one. Offer help without waiting to be asked. Step up before they burn out. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give someone is this: I see you. Not just what you do, but who you are. And I'm here for that person. And now, to you. Yes, you, the protector. You've been strong for everyone else. You've carried more than anyone realizes. And I need to tell you something you might have never heard. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to put the armor down. You are allowed to ask for help without guilt. You are allowed to need someone without feeling weak. You don't have to earn love through suffering. You don't have to sacrifice your own peace to keep others afloat. You don't have to always have it together. You've protected others long enough. Now, let yourself be protected. Let yourself feel. Let yourself heal. Because beneath the armor, there's a human heart that deserves to beat freely. There's a soul that deserves to breathe. And there's a person, you, who deserves everything you've given to others. The world is quick to lean on protectors, but slower to lift them up. Let's change that. Let's stop glorifying silent suffering. Let's stop expecting self-sacrifice without support. Let's raise a new generation where men don't have to hide their pain just to be respected. And to every protector still standing despite the weight, we see you, we honor you. And it's your turn now to receive the love, softness, and strength you've so freely given. So take off the armor, come into the light, and finally, let yourself be human. Because the bravest thing a protector can ever do is let someone else protect him back. Thank you